What's happened, you savages? It's Tuesday, December the 10th. It's the Church New Testament. We got a tremendous show for you tonight, but let's get this party started. What's happening, beautiful people? We're here for another fun-filled Tuesday morning. There's no guest today. We just want to catch up with you and tell you what's been going on. As usual, my beautiful co-host is here, Mr. Lee Boogaloo Syatt.
How's it going? Good,
man. How are you?
I'm great, dude. It hits me in like waves that I'm here. I always wanted to be here, but then like even I get to see you. I see you a couple times a week now. It's just great. You ever have like a couple months of life that like no shitty things happen?
Yep.
I'm in the middle, like one of those, like nothing too shitty's happened in a while, and I've just been enjoying it. Like, there's ups and downs, but like right now it's like, if life was like this, there's no depression.
It's funny, life has a lot of ups and downs, and there's ups, and you're down. And sometimes you don't know it. Like I have a friend that's I'm having the worst year of my life, and she did. She had a couple things happen, but you have to look at the other side of that. You have your kids, they're healthy. Mm-hmm. Everybody's eating, nobody's not working. You got to look at the good and the bad together. Yeah, some fucking days are better than others. I got up every morning, This new thing that I've been doing lately really changed me. One of the best guests we ever had on the podcast was?
Who?
Rudy Sarzo.
He's fantastic.
I learned a lot from Rudy. And during the pandemic, Rudy and I used to talk a lot, and we discuss. He went back on tour with Quiet Riot. Here's a guy that's done everything in his life, and one day he goes, you know what? I'm going to get back together with my original band, and he always told me it was a labor of love. And that's why I did what I did, because I started the year off just doing spots, open mics and one-nighters and my friends' comedy shows, just doing sets. And I would say to myself, unless I want to go to an open mic, it's not going to work for me. If I'm going to start this bad thing of just doing comedy for money, that's not going to work. I got to start doing comedy because I fucking love it. And I'm to the point now where I'm in love with comedy. I'm not in love with the business of comedy. So I had to separate all that shit.
Right.
And we're having fun.
And for those of you listening who've never been to an open mic, all people at my level want to do is get out of open mics. And if you ask 100 headliners, there's not going to be many of them who want to go back to open mics. You said that if you don't want to go to an open mic, you're not going to want to whatever.
No.
I don't want to go to open mics, and I still go. Going to an open mic is fucking sucks.
It's like riding the subway in New York. You could take a limo, but every once in a while you take the subway and it reminds you who the fuck you are from time to time.
I think the open mic might be the bus. The fucked up bus.
Listen, an open mic reminds you of how shitty your life used to be when you first started. Like I have, I do those open mics in Freehold, and I do the one at Uncle Vinny's next week. Mm-hmm. I don't do it for me. I do it because these young guys can now say that they opened for me on their resume. You know what I'm saying? And number two, it's a solid open mic. It's not like an open mic with nobody there. That's what comics do for years. We just go to these spots and do comedy, and there's nobody there but other comics. And they blow smoke up your ass. Ha, 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 that's a funny joke. No, it's not, okay? There's always that one dude, he's like a burn victim, who sits in the second row and shit. He goes there. That customer that goes to the bar every fucking week? You always have that one good guy that's up in the front or the third row. But besides that, open mics suck. So that's why I told Dino, Dino, let's do an open mic in Freehold. There's a lot of action down there. They got a little room. The little room is great, and we could do it once or twice a month. And the headliners could come down and headline, try out their new material for 30 minutes, get a little paycheck, and everybody gets home by 9:30, 10. Everybody did that. You don't have to stay there till 11. When am I going on? You're number 38, and we're on number 3. Fuck!
Yeah, dude.
You got to go to work the next day.
That open mic that we did in Freehold, for some, and there were good comics. It's nothing against their comedy, but for some of the people who were there and performing, that would be like the biggest show they ever do.
Yeah, and
it's so cool.
And that's called making somebody's day.
Yeah.
In comedy, so now somebody's gonna make your day. Somebody's gonna call you one day, go, hey, what are you doing tomorrow? I got 2 days on a movie shoot for you. We're gonna go, why did he pick me? because a couple of weeks ago you put a couple open micers on stage,
Right.
and you paid like 2 or 3 of them, which now you make them professional. In their mind, they've been taking a beating. They got to pay for parking. They got to pay for the soda. They got to pay for everything. Now some guy's giving us $40, $20, you know?
Yeah.
Because I remember that. I remember the first time somebody gave me $20 to do comedy. I almost shot myself.
Yeah.
I couldn't even do the speed limit on the way home. I was doing 100. I couldn't wait to call my friends. I'm a pro. You're not a pro, Joey. Knock it off. But now you know what it feels
You
like.
feel like I remember when I came to do Skankfest years ago, way before the pandemic. Felipe was headlining Caroline's, and you called him and he let me do a guest set, and he gave me $30. It was I think my first paid set in New York.
Yeah.
And I got $30, and I got to perform at Caroline's before it closed. I didn't know it was going to close, but it means that's the coolest thing for me about going on the road with people is I spend half of my time daydreaming about what I'll do for people who open for me. Because you've been obviously great to me. Josh has been great to me. Everyone, honestly, I haven't really had a bad headliner yet. I've had some people who I didn't love, but they weren't.
You're going to work with people who are just miserable fucking
Yeah.
people. And, they're just fucking miserable. Things didn't work out for them. And now they go to a small town and they pull their weight. You follow me? Because in L.A., nobody talks to them. Mm-hmm. But now when they go to Kansas City or Wyoming, they're like, fuck you guys. I don't want nobody cursing. And you're like, what happened here, Me, with comedy is not a money business. It's a making somebody's day business. Life is a making somebody's day business. And there's just simple things with comedy that I remember. When you do, how all I remember about comedy is feeling fucking bad for a long time. And just feel shitty about yourself. You go, you do a spot, then you got to go to your job in the morning. And now this guy's telling you, and in the back of your head, you're like, I can't wait to just do stand-up comedy. Now you start losing, you don't care about insurance. You don't care about the rent. You don't care about your car payment. You're like, I just don't want to do this job no more. And I can't wait to work as a professional. And I remember somebody told me, Martin Lawrence was making $10,000 a week as a host. In 1990, he was making $10,000 a week as a host of
Comic View or
whatever was on HBO.
Oh.
Def Comedy Jam.
Def Comedy Jam, sorry.
And I was like, $10,000. When I started comedy, what I do for $10,000, I would slice your fucking neck at that time.
On stage.
For $10,000 fucking dollars, man. $10,000. And you sit there and go, because we're losers, you go, well, I'll never hit that plateau. That's what you say. You'll go that's great for Martin Lawrence. It must be a great feeling, but I'll never hit that plateau. And that's how you look at it. And then 20 years later, you're not getting $10,000, but you're probably getting $3,500. And you're like, damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Holy shit. It's cool. Anytime I get a check from any comedy club, it's like $400. I'm like, this is cool as shit. This is really
you just
fun.
go. And I know people at home are going, Lee, somebody gave me $30. That's cheap. No. Because there's people that don't give you nothing.
Yeah.
There's places that you go and you get the dinner tab, and it's 100%. You had to drive there, park there, and now they're charging you $28 for the fucking scotchard salmon, some fucking dry piece of salmon. They caught up some pencil. Well, anybody.
What about charging
anybody
you
who eats a piece of salmon from a comedy club should be shot and hung anyway, okay? Don't eat salmon from a comedy. Don't even take the chance. Don't do the little linguine and clam sauce. Nothing with that, because you might be fucking sick for a year.
Yeah.
Stick to the stupid stuff. Pizza, and even that. Pretzels.
What about the clubs that charge you to perform? I just got, and I'm not going to name the club, I signed up for a show, and they said if you brought a certain number of people, you would definitely see the booker would watch you. I didn't read far enough down, but you needed to bring a certain number of people to perform. It was a full-on bringer, and they wouldn't let me perform because I was just trying to go to do something. And it's so the fact that anyone gives you even $10 is great. A lot of times, I just go, people ask me, how much are you getting paid for this show? I'm like, I didn't ask. And then when they pay you, I got $100 the other week for doing a show at a dispensary. That was fucking awesome. But it was like a Hanukkah morning. It was a surprise. I'm at the point now of comedy, and where any money is just money you find in a jacket. It's like a surprise money.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
And you look at it like that for years. And you're like, oh my God, finally, I could pay my car payment doing comedy. You're like, wow. And I could pay my car payment and do $1,000 a week. Wow. You know what I'm saying?
Holy shit. $1,000 a week. I'm so I'm happy that I never had anything. The worst thing I have is food. But I can't imagine trying
Food. You don't even know what's in your system what I put in there without you watching.
Put in
Food.
what?
Huh?
What did you put in my thing?
Everything. You've done heroin. You've done everything.
Oh, I know that. You gave me
sorted
cat
my
tranquilizers.
I gave you fucking my toenail dust. I shaved the toenail, put it on your little joint, and you're over there smoking it like Benihana, looking good. You know what I'm saying? We've had some interesting fucking guests, man.
Oh, yeah.
The last few weeks, and it was a breath of fresh air. I got more of those guys coming in, but I wanted to give you guys a breather just to inhale what you saw the last couple of weeks and get ready for what we got coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I got a lot of these guys going to come on. We're going to tell a lot of fucking secrets. We're going to talk about shit you never heard before. And that's what this is about now. This isn't about, I don't really want big-time celebrities in here. I don't want half the people you see. You know, every day I get emails, put Theo on. Listen, if I put Theo on, it's the same shit everybody else is doing for right now. Mm-hmm. So for right now, we're going off a different fucking set of rules. And listen, man, everything's changing. I mean, everything's about to fucking change. It's December 10th. You got 14 shoplifting days. Enjoy it. Have a good time with your family, because shit's going to change January 20th. I can't wait for the 21st. You're going to wake up to fucking corre. A bunch of Spanish people flying through the air.
What's corre?
Helicopters. What?
What's corre mean?
Run, motherfucker. You know, and they're scared. People are fucking scared. If you've seen, the fucking Mexicans are starting fucking to leave on their own lately. Have you noticed that? Go to a restaurant. They're not as quick as they were 2 years ago, even before after COVID. That's it.
I just went to Home Depot today, and the Americans didn't know what I was talking about. I missed
Spanish
them.
people are scared. They're like, you know what? We're going to get thrown out. You know what? We're going to leave on our own. Why are they going to have them put me in a cage with some fucking guy with leprosy down at that fucking border? You know, I don't need this shit either. That's going to change, and my heart goes out to everybody involved. It really does. It's going to be a fucking horrible week, and already mayors are opposing it, different police people are opposing it, you know, and it's going to be interesting. A lot of things are going to fucking change. But me, I'm fine. I'm golden like a motherfucker. I ain't on the Diddy list. I ain't on the Epstein list. I ain't on nobody's list.
How good does it feel not to be on a list?
No, it doesn't. It's a bullshit. It's all bullshit. Like last night, they released more info. This poor bastard, Brooklyn's own, fucking Brooklyn 666, whatever, Brooklyn 99. He raped a 13-year-old girl. Now these things are going to come on. At the end of the day, nobody really knows what the fuck happened. I love Tubi TV. You ever put your TV on lately? Diddy's Takedown, episode 3. He hasn't even gone to court yet. And people are just and this is why, guys, you don't know what happened. And right now, people are fucking coming out of the woodwork. Now you're going to hear all the lawsuits. How many fucking lawsuits did Diddy get after the video came out of him throwing Cassie around?
Right.
Now they all want to raise their hand. And you know what? This goes back to the old rule, and I hate to say this, but if you get raped on a Tuesday night, you better be at the doctor's office Wednesday morning. And if you didn't go, or somebody told you not to do it, or whatever, now you want to come on and make your tough harder. It makes your case harder. And it makes so many fucking things harder now. But a lot of things are going to fucking change. But for you people who are waiting for lists and who's on the Epstein list, listen, you're never going to see it. Just go play the picket. Try to hit the 3 numbers on that. You'll be fine, all right? Don't worry about Epstein. I can't wait for the Diddy. It's all bullshit, guys.
They're never going to release it?
Who knows what they're going to do? You know, everybody wants them to release the list to go, I knew Oprah was a freak. Look at that fat fuck go, you know. Look at how she's petting that little boy's hair, all that shit, you know. But listen, guys, there's so much money involved in that circle.
I just don't. The thing I don't understand about Diddy, and I haven't followed any of it, is why is he in charge of music? Like I know he was big, but like, why is he killing? How is he supposedly in charge of all of this now?
Listen, when you throw big parties and people get fucked in the ass, you can tell a lot of people what to do. You know what I'm saying? You ever think about that? Can you imagine? Like right now, I'm a comic, and people come up to me and take pictures with me. Can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? Can you imagine if they knew I had parties where people getting fucked in the ass and rubbing baby oil on themselves and shit? You know how popular I am? So did you ever think of that? Maybe he was popular because he was throwing the best parties in the fucking world.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. Would you want to go to a party where there was a chance you were going to get fucked in the ass?
No, and I wouldn't go because that's not my circle. But, you know, we were talking about it before. Listen, you know, like Lady Gaga came out. I went, and when I felt things were going I left. Listen, Lady Gaga, stop it. Everybody loves a train wreck. There ain't one motherfucker that don't love a train wreck. It's our natural impulse. It's natural. We're at a, can you imagine at some party talking to some fucking Gentile? Oh, the State of the Union, the SOP, and all of a sudden some blonde starts fucking and sucking in the corner. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're really gonna, it's time to leave. You're gonna watch that blonde suck that pipe and watch all the women go, oh, she's disgusting. No, she ain't. She's doing what you should be doing. Instead of worrying about Oprah and The View and who Joe Rogan should date, that's what you should be doing. That's the problem with America. Nobody's fucking and sucking no more. If people were fucking, like at night, either you fucking suck or you stay up and watch CNN. Do you know that? And now the immigrants, this, that. Go fuck your wife. Go eat her ass. What bad thing could happen? But that's the problem. Our heads are in our ass as Americans now. Like this list is going to make you money. This list is going to do something for you. What this list, what do you care? You're never going to find out. They will kill your mother before that list comes out. They will sell you, they will take your dad and throw him to the alligators before they even think of releasing that list or any other of these fucking lists. How much money does Jay-Z have, guys? He's about to give $20 million to Hell's Kitchen. What do you think, he pays an attorney $250 an hour? He's got a fucking 20 attorneys at $1 million an hour, and it don't even budge him. Because he'll just, Beyonce, keep singing, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Country, let's go with Chinese now. Let's do something, you know what I'm saying? You didn't win the Emmy for the Grammy? Let's try Yakira music. What's that chick?
Shakira?
Yeah, Yakira, that other one shaking her ass. Like I'm supposed to be impressed. Forever, never. I don't like that shit.
You don't like that song?
No.
Dude, Shakira, when I was like 12 and she was shaking it, like there wasn't porn like I could see back then. That was basically porn to me. You didn't like Shakira? Don't look at me like that. She's hot. What's wrong with Shakira?
Nothing. But when you were 12, you masturbated to Shakira dancing.
Probably
not pussy shot. This is what I'm dealing with here.
What am I supposed to? There was no internet.
You're the type of guy that goes to a strip club to a bikini bar and goes, "This is fun."
It is.
This is fun.
The cover charge isn't as high. They got good drinks. What's wrong with the bikini?
I don't want to see a woman in a bikini. You can go to the Seaside Heights and see every size of woman in a bikini. Big, tall, fat, hairy, the whole fucking thing. I'm going to go to a bikini bar. I went to a bikini bar one time because they paid me $50 to do comedy. And I'll tell you what happened there that night. Guess who I saw there that night?
Shakira?
Who fucked the most women ever?
Who?
Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh.
Wilt Chamberlain fucked over 10 million women or some shit.
Jesus.
He was there. Now, I could have followed him around because I know he's going to get his dick sucked. Right? I could have just followed him around all night.
And just to watch?
Well, maybe to get in there with him. I don't fucking know. Maybe to show him the Cuban egg roll. I don't fucking know. But at the same time, when I saw Wilt Chamberlain, I said, it's time to go. Because there was all white women there. And I didn't want to see a fucking black dick shish kebab, a bunch of skinny LA women. I love to see that, like a black dude with a big dick.
Just goes through
and
all of them?
little skinny women. And he's got the dicks going through their monkey and coming out their muffler, and four of them, they look like a fucking spare rib. Oh my God, that's a fantasy for me, but not really. I did mushrooms yesterday.
Oh my God.
But it's the truth. What do we want as Americans?
What, black dish chicks?
Did you see fucking Bryce Mitchell, the
What did
UFC
he-
the other night? When he beat up crying, he got up and he goes, I'm sorry, Joe Rogan. I'm sorry I said things about you. I apologize. But there's only one man who can make America great, and that's Jesus Christ.
I didn't know. And what did Joe say? Like,
Joe just looked at him like, oh my God, I got to stay in Texas more.
oh my God. Dude, speaking of the bikini stuff, have you seen like they have like barber shops, you can go coffee shops where like they walk around in bikinis? Does that sound like fun to you at all?
Not at all. Not at all. It's like going to Hooters and seeing a chick with stockings on. I'm supposed to have a party because she got stockings on and she got her legs in the top. I don't want to see that. I want to see a waitress, not nude, because you have to have imagination.
Right.
No panties. And when she walks, pubic hairs fell on the floor like fucking, you know, the Africans throw flowers when you walk, when you're a king. You ever see Coming to America?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Back to the Future, one of those. They throw fucking
Back
flowers.
to the Future.
You know, I want something more. It's like when you ever go to a place and the chick's got like a bikini bottom, but her breasts are out, and she's got two things on her nipples, whatever
Pasties,
they're called.
yeah. Pasties.
What are they called?
Pasties, the little stickers, yeah.
It kind of, you sit there for an hour going, I wonder what her nipples look like. Like, I don't go to strip clubs, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because it started in Vegas about 20 years ago. I used to work for a sports betting company. They take you to a strip club. And I was high, you know. I don't think I was doing coke in the place because the guy didn't like us doing drugs. But I'm sitting there, and this is a true story, guys. I'm sitting there, and you know, like, after a while, you're like, I got to go give some dollars to the girl. What am I sitting here for? I might as well go up there. Everybody else is like looking at each other, a bunch of idiots. I go over there, I'm starting to give dollars to the girl. But then she starts shaking her ass, and I notice something. She's beautiful, for starters, beautiful body. But she's got the tightest little whitehead on her ass cheek. And I'm trying to bust this motherfucker. Like, I would give her anything just to pop. You know those little pimples that you know they're going to go? It's just a tight whitehead, no redness, no nothing. You just go, and it's a little thing on your nail, and you just wipe it on your pants. This chick had an ass that was tight, but that pimple was even tighter. And it was driving me fucking crazy. And now when I go to strip clubs, I always look at chicks' asses because I want to see if they got a little pimple on their ass to see what's going on.
How much would you have paid to pop this pimple?
The small 20.
And what would you have gotten from this?
Just to pop a pimple, and here we go, ow. Did you ever think of that? Maybe
No.
that's fun.
I've never wanted to pop anyone's pimple. Fuck.
But it's just so weird how we want all this info, you know, and 2025 is going to be a fucking interesting year for a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people. People are starting to leave. Some people are staying. You know, these idiots, I'm leaving. You'll be back. You'll be back. You know, I'm going to leave because my human rights it's not a country for women no more. Okay. All right. What are we going to do?
I've only been out of the country a couple of times. Even when I've had fun, as soon as like you're a couple days away from coming back, you're like, I can't wait to fucking just be back.
You know, it's great to go, but it's always better to come back. You ever notice that shit? You're like, that's enough of this shit. These people dancing, don't they work?
No, I don't think they do.
That's why I don't go on vacation. It's a waste of my time. It'll always be a waste of my time. I can't just sit there for 3 days and look out a balcony.
Even with edibles, you can't. I love.
I can say, yeah, but how many? I could do edibles and sit in my basement and write jokes and watch my TV and play with my cat. Now you're making me go somewhere else to sit on a balcony, look at the beach, and eat edibles like an old man. You know, I don't have a boat. I don't want to walk to a fucking thing. You know, yeah, you go on the go-karts one day, and yeah. And after that, you're like, okay, it's over. Time to go home. I'm not good at vacations.
I'm great at it.
And now with these fucking flights and all this shit, you're not going to get me going on nowhere.
I don't blame you.
Nowhere. I'm done. I'm fucking done, guys. I've had it with flights, and, you know, they called this week for me to go to LA to shoot something. And just going online, getting my dog. All right, so I called JetBlue, okay? And they answer, you know, hi, you've reached JetBlue. We're grateful that we have your business. Stay on hold, and then they come back on. If this is Spanish, dial 9. Okay. If you're booking a reservation, press 1. If you're doing this, press 2. If you're doing this, press 3. Okay. It's a 7-minute wait. No problem. I go pop a pimple. I'll go put a bandit on my ear, right? In those 7 minutes, every 30 seconds, somebody come on. If you want faster service, we could call you back. Listen, I don't want you to call me back. Let's just do this now. It's 7 fucking minutes, every 30 seconds. If you want, we could have a whatever call you back on the same number on hold. You won't lose your place. I don't want to, listen, I already see the by the way coming.
What by the way?
You ready?
Okay.
Beep. Hello. Hi. Hi, I want to know how come there's no flights out of Newark, or if I could book a flight from Newark to LAX. And all of a sudden, she was from a complete different fucking country.
Yeah.
And what you heard was like sewing machines. There was drones going on in the background. Because she was like, what's your name? Jose. Jose.
H-O-S-E.
How do you spell that? And then, listen, can you do me a favor? Can I just have the fucking, my code for Mosaic? Can I just have my Mosaic code? I can't find my fucking card. Give me your email, dog. Took me 18 minutes. Diaz? No. Diaz. Diaz, B-V. No, what's my name? Jose Diaz. Okay. That's a start. Diaz. D-I-A-Z. Dog, they make it uncomfortable for you to do anything anymore.
Yeah.
You get anxiety. So out of all the people, you can't put a white chick on there just to talk to us and get this out of the way? Because I was lost. And again, I love fucking foreigners and the whole thing. And you got to give them a job. First of all, this was outsourced to fucking some fucking Pablo Escobar's old telemarketing's office. I didn't know what this lady was saying. And I asked her, habla español? I'm going to do. You know, she was saying something. I'm like, man.
Oh,
I'm
dude.
like, nah, I got to deal with this shit at the airport. My boy told me that if you fly to United out of Newark, you got to stand in Terminal D and give your luggage up. I'm not in the mood for all that shit. And if I get to the airport and you tell me my flight's delayed, listen, wherever I was going, then I got to see me.
Just for a delay?
Yeah.
What if
I'm
it's
done.
20
like
minutes?
3 hours, done. Give my luggage back. Give it back. Here, take the money. Take it. As a matter of fact, take the luggage. I got the sleep apnea machine. Take the luggage. Mail it to my house when you get a chance. I don't need anything in there. It's 2 days of clothes, socks, underwear. Ain't nothing in there. I got my weed in my nutsack, and I got my edibles in my nutsack. I swear to God,
You
I'll
still
leave.
keep it in the nutsack?
Bro, remember last year, 2 years ago, right before the pandemic, I got stuck in Atlanta.
Yeah.
It was a fucking all day, and these
You missed the
motherfuckers.
show.
And these motherfuckers are calling me at 3. Well, we could send a helicopter for you in a private plane. I go, dog, and who's going to pay for that private plane? For me to break even, to get there in a rush, to do a show? Get the fuck out. It's done. It's canceled. They kept calling me every 30 minutes. We get you there. We got you a train that'll drop you off to a helicopter, and then some guy named Jed will take you to... No, it's over.
Yeah.
I've been sitting here since 6 in the morning. It's 4. What do you want me to do? You think I'm going to move to tell a fucking joke now?
Yeah, that's...
10 hours at the airport. Yeah, I'm going to just get on stage and be fucking, Johnny Frimbo. Whoever the fuck that is.
Yeah, it sucks. But do you ever have... I just had a really great experience somewhere, and, it made me, hopeful almost.
What experience did you have?
I went... Well, you called me. I went to dinner 2 nights in 1 week, and you called me Johnny Dinner, which I thought was hysterical. But I went to a steak place. I've never been... And it wasn't expensive. I went... You ever heard of, the Michelin star, the fancy...
Yes.
I went to a steak, and it was... the best meal I've ever had. You wouldn't go because I will be honest, it is a Korean steakhouse, so they give you the kimchi and stuff. But you could just tell them not to even bring it.
You just can't be fucking normal like everybody else.
It is normal. It's a whole
You got to
two
go to a
countries.
fucking Korean steakhouse.
It's great.
Right?
It was great.
Never. Wait till you shit blood.
It was days ago.
That's where you got the pink eye.
No, it's not.
That's where you got the fucking
It's not.
pink
First
eye
of all, it's
was.
not pink eye.
Yes,
it's
it is.
a sty
No,
from
it's not a
fucking something.
sty.
Yes,
That's
it is.
where you got the pink eye.
It's not a pink eye.
I knew there was a by the way. Yeah, I'm going to see Gladiator, and then I'm going to a steakhouse. We don't pick no restaurants because there's always a by the. He's the easiest guy to talk into anything.
You've been talking to me.
And
It was
then
great.
he'll fucking Yelp it, and he'll listen to a stranger. And I already knew that there's a by the way.
There was no by the way.
I'm going to dinner, Cote, it's a steak. Okay. By the way, I know. Everybody else tells
it was
me.
so good.
Yeah.
I've never had Wagyu before.
You didn't?
No.
Okay.
Have you ever had it?
Yeah, and I shit right away because it's so. That meat is so fucking rich.
Yeah.
I mean,
they give me 1 ounce.
The 2 times I've had it, I didn't even leave the restaurant. I swear to God. I had to go right in the bathroom and shit and come out like, I got to get out of here. That was fucking, it's too rich for Uncle Joey. I'm too old for that shit.
It's rich. It tastes like
Short
you're eating
rib,
fat.
I can't eat a lot of short rib. I like a little short rib on a pasta, but when they give you that big slab, it looks like
that.
a fucking, it looks...
I love it.
No.
What happens when you eat short rib?
It's just too heavy. That's it. That shit I could eat when I was 25, 34. I ate a piece of fucking short rib at night. I went somewhere and I had the short rib on the pillows, not the one from my brother at the joint in Red Bank that the kid trains at our school. No, Chef Phil. What is it? Char. Chef Phil makes a fucking tremendous one. I went somewhere else and it was on the menu. The guy goes, I'm going to throw you a couple of them. I ate one. I had to go right to the bathroom and puke and shit. Went right through me. And the meat, bro, this is a great restaurant I went to. It's just too rich.
Wow.
It's just too fucking rich. You know? It's just too much. It's just a steak with fat. That's what the Koreans do.
First of all,
and then now they're calling for, you go to eat there's a war going on in Korea, and you go eat at a Korean steakhouse. There's martial law. Little kids are getting hit with firecrackers and bottle rockets.
So what does that have to do with me?
Because.
Eating I like kimchi.
Kimchi. Oh, my God.
It's so, you don't like kimchi?
Oh, yeah, I eat it all
It gets your stuff. The farts would be great.
Yeah, I know.
But they came out like it was good.
That's where you got the pink eye.
No, it's not. First of all, don't stop calling it pink eye. I never got a sty until you jinxed me at that Airbnb.
No, that's because I just saw a picture of a woman who went to an Airbnb, got in a jacuzzi. She's got a rash all over her fucking body.
I guess
so keep it up with the Airbnbs.
I don't go there anymore.
And the fucking Japanese steakhouses.
Oh.
What happened was you went to get a steak and they didn't wash the table correctly. You touched the table and then you rubbed your eye with your fingers. So how clean is the fucking restaurant?
It wasn't the restaurant. The restaurant was fucking amazing.
Yeah, the restaurant was amazing. But you got a fucking sty, goddammit.
I didn't get it at the restaurant.
You got it somewhere.
I think I had it before the restaurant, which pissed me off. I hate that shit. I hate acne. I'm 36.
He hates acne.
I do. You think I like having spots? I don't know why I have spots. Everyone else just goes about their day.
You know why I love acne?
Why?
Because I could pop the pimples. It keeps me do something at night.
I'm gonna buy you. They sell toys that like are fake pimples you can pop. You want one of those?
No, I don't want a fake pimple. What's wrong with you?
Sometimes you run out of pimples.
You're hanging out with those fucking...
I don't do it. I don't like popping pimples that much.
You're hanging out with those students in New York with the bushkas on and shit. The fuck is wrong with you, Doug?
The yeshiva students?
I don't know who the fuck they are. There's some crazy people in New York. We were talking about a casino that they're going to build in New York before.
Holy shit.
That this shit goes through legal gambling in New York City. Doug, you're going to have to get like a helicopter. There's no more just zipping into the city. I mean, you can't zip into the city no more. Let's get it out of the fucking way.
No.
But
why do you think it's going to be so busy?
A casino by Hudson fucking Yards.
But there's like, do you
a
think people are coming
with
in?
A hotel, with a dock so people can land helicopters, a dock so people can pull them with their fucking boats, and an event center, and shopping, and malls.
This sounds nice.
We don't got the space in New York. So that's a fucking island. But again, this is the shit I talk about. It's got nothing to do with me. Because it's not like I go over there every fucking day.
Right.
It's got nothing to fucking do with me. I could give a Frenchman's fuck. I come up here once a week to see you motherfuckers, and that's the extent of it. Next week I got to come up 2 times.
Yeah.
But that's it. I don't fucking come up here. For me to go into the city, my friend invited me to Kevin. He's a great kid. He invited me to the Happy Madison rap party Saturday night for Happy Gilmore 2. It started at 7, but I had a fucking family thing. I had to be with the kids. It was the neighborhood, and they give you a secret Santa, and I ended up leaving because the mushrooms hit me too hard. I had to go for a fucking ride. All those kids yelling and screaming, and I'm hearing Chinese people crying. I thought I was in Vietnam. They're all like, ah, ah, ah.
I thought you were blaming the party, but you're like, I also took 9 grams of mushrooms. I think that might be why you didn't show up to the party.
Listen, I'm not going to go to a kid's party just to go to a kid's party. I'm going to go there with my wife. We're going to eat. The food was, you know what they had?
No.
the shrimp parm that you like from that
I
place.
love the fish shrimp
Everybody's
parm.
eating chicken and all the eggplant scallopini. Fuck you. I was digging 3 of those shrimps at a time. Tell Vinny Nicholas how big those shrimps are.
Oh, they were like fucking like
They're like
softballs
this.
or wiffle balls.
They're fucking prawns with sauce and a hunk of cheese on it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. But I do want to thank Nick today for bringing fucking Fioris out of Hoboken.
Nick's
He
been
brought
great.
some Italian fucking ham, some wet mutts, and some prosciutto for later. That'll get your asshole going for Monday Night Football. And that's it, and that's that.
Nick's been great. Nick has given me some rides. It's Joey's nephew. I will say, Nick, and I'm not trying to. You don't have to go on the camera. You did. You don't even know what you did, and you really didn't do anything. But we went out to eat yesterday, and you ordered calamari and fried shrimp for the table. And Nick pulled what I want to do as a fat guy, but I never have done. There were 3 fried shrimp on the thing. He took 2 of them, and I was like, "Motherfucker!" I was so pissed. I wanted one of those goddamn shrimp.
those
That's
shrimp
someone
are
with like
good.
skinny confidence can do. He can just 2 out of the 3 shrimp. And I was like, "Ugh."
Can I get a water? Anybody have a water?
Oh, another water? But yeah, that was. It's been great. There's like,
Thank you.
I'm sure your buddy George has been very helpful, like all the time. Your other friend Nick has been great. There's been a lot of like, as shitty as like the world is, there's a lot of helpful. It's been real fun being here and like seeing the difference between here and LA, between like the people we have around who will help and invite me, like even your neighbors at like the park shows or all like your neighbors are happy to see me.
Man, people will never understand. And I like when people call me and they go, hey, you should do this, or you should go on the road on Fridays, and you should do this. What I want you to do before you invite me to do anything from now on is come to Jersey, stay with me for 5 days, and ask yourself, where do I need to go at this point in my life? I'm just being very honest with myself. Where do I need to go? I know who I am. Mm-hmm. I know my age. I know what I'm capable of doing. I know what I'm not capable of doing. And one thing I don't like doing in my life is not being able to cover the spread. I'm at a point in my life where I'm just having too much fun. And it was a state of mind with me. When stand-up for me used to be a business. And it's great. It's great to take things seriously in your life. But comedy is about laughing. Mm-hmm. And if you ain't laughing on the ride, and you ain't laughing at the event, and you ain't laughing with your friends, it's not worth doing. There's no Hollywood in fucking comedy. There's no Hollywood in comedy. And that was the mix-up. And for the first time in my life, first of all, I never cared what people thought. Like when you go to Hollywood, they'll tell you, Nick, you got to get rid of that joke because it doesn't represent the TV show you're trying to put together. Listen, I'm not trying to put together a TV show. I'm just trying to make people fucking laugh. Mm-hmm. I want them to leave here howling. Not because I had to put a special set together, or I can't touch on this, I can't touch on that. I'm not talking about a lot of subjects I used to talk about at all. I'm telling stories, I'm including my daughter, and I'm talking about what I'm going through now, which is I just really don't give a fuck about your situation. I got my own problems, man. I was just on antibiotics for 4 weeks. Do you know what that's like? That's a punishment. You don't even know until you get off them. I've been off them for maybe, tomorrow will be a week. I didn't go to the bathroom for 4 fucking weeks.
Really?
I couldn't fall asleep at night for 4 fucking weeks.
Oh no.
You know, and it's my year and whatever, but I'm having a great time with my daughter.
Yeah.
I took her to the comedy shows.
I was going to
last
bring that
week.
up. That's awesome.
I took a Tuesday night to a comedy show with me, and I took a Wednesday night, and it was hard to take a Wednesday night because I knew what she was going to hear, and I knew what she was going to see. I didn't smoke in front of her. There was no reefer smoke back there.
No.
She saw the mushrooms in the bag. She looked the other way. She's 11, and I told my wife, and I told everybody, after those 23 years in L.A. and the 3 years in Seattle, I saw a lot of insecure women, and I saw women that their parents never spoke to. Their dads never sat them down and said, are you fucking crazy bringing that jamoke in here? You know, like just different things that you tell your daughter and like they realize what the fuck's going on. So for me, it was like, if I go back there, I can't go back to my old life. I got to spend time with her. I gotta spend time with her. And I took her to the open mic, and she had a fucking blast at the open mic. And I'm like, this is not good. And then the next day, she heard me talking to my wife, and she goes, Dad, can I go to Jersey City with you? And I had to call my wife in the room. I'm like, what do you think about that? And she's like, Joe, she's 11. If you think she's mature enough, and I go, let's give it a shot. And she fucking panned out. She had a good time. She laughed.
She had a great
She
time.
talked about it, and I could see that she grew. You watch them grow right in front of you after you do something like that with them.
She looked like a little adult. She was dressed like an adult.
She has a mascara on. She looks like a fucking.
She had makeup on. I didn't know that.
Yeah. The other night she came in the room. I'm like, you remind me of my mother at 3 a.m. That's what my mother looked like. The mascara going down your face, the sweat. My mother would come in at 3 with coke rings and fucking the black thing leaking and fucking.
My God. But it was, and I'm not saying you had bad shows anywhere else, but do you think there's any like correlation? Because I think you had the best show that I've seen you have in Jersey City.
Well, what's going on right now is I'm getting better every week. And it's not the material. It's not the
confidence.
It's not the confidence.
You don't
You
think
want me to
so?
tell you what it is? I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna still give you the best show I could give you, but I don't give a fuck. I can't worry about giving a fuck anymore. I just can't. It's a different state of mind. I'm doing it for me. I'm telling the jokes I want to fucking tell. I'm doing the schedule I want to do. It's not, the agents call me all the time. Hi, what do you think about a Friday night? Not really. Not really. And you know what? Next time you ask me about a Friday, I'm going to fly you in. And I'm going to show you my family on a Friday and what this neighborhood does on a Friday. And you tell me you have the audacity to tell these people, well, it's time for me to go. I got to go to I don't even want to do that. I don't want to do that. I got 2 Saturday shows all next year. That's it. I got Valentine's Day and May 31st or something like that. That's it. The rest of them are Wednesdays. I got a Friday show in June. But it's just one show at 8 o'clock. And it's the 4th of July week. So I'm taking that check. Gone. Gone. You won't see me till fucking the 8th or the 9th when I'm out of fucking everything else, And that's the thing. This is the time of the year I'm already making a plan for next year. Like, I already have my plan for next year. Unless something happens, I fall off a building,
Jesus.
I fucking jump off the hotel balcony like that poor bastard. Whatever the fuck I did. Then they blame it on drugs down
The singer?
The singer, that poor bastard. 20-something years old. He got too high. That's, you know why? Because he didn't grow up in North Bergen. He would have been prepared. You would have been high when you're fucking 18, and you wouldn't have lost your mind and the guy delivered the drugs. Now they're going to put that poor bastard in jail. He's just a bellman. That's what bellmans do. How can I hook you up?
Fuck. Is that what happened?
I don't know. I'm just talking shit out of my ass. Anyway, we're going to break for a quick ad. We'll be back. We're back, bitches. Anyway, we were talking about fucking Lee found that Barone and Lucio. Like, listen, I knew when I would start bringing my friends that I grew up with, it would open up different avenues. And I've been getting a lot of fucking emails lately. I got a lot of Facebooks from people that had gone to those schools over the years. They don't land on your regular Facebook. They land like on a messenger or some shit. The one day my messenger had like 11 fucking things in there. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it was just weird that we introduced the country to what teachers used to be.
Oh my God.
Like what teachers used to be.
Holy shit.
I was very proud that, he was a big part in me getting my life together when I was younger. Then once my mother died, I couldn't go around him because I felt embarrassed of who I'd become for a few years. And I didn't see him for a long time. And I think I reconnected with him like in the late 90s, like 96, 97. I reconnected with him and his wife, Patty. And
How did you do that before the internet?
I called.
But I don't have any of my teachers, what do you
No,
mean?
because you would call somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody who would get you that person's number.
Wow.
And you just hunted it out. Or I would call somebody and they go, you're not going to believe who was asking about you. And he said, if I called you to give you his number, So that's how I reconnected with like Lisa Messina, Mr. Barone. There was a lot of people I didn't see for a long time. I didn't see George for a long fucking time. I didn't see George for 7 years. I thought George was dead.
Did you
Somebody
hear that?
told me during a movie that George had died. And I was depressed. I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, I said he's gone. I mean, one of us was going to die. I didn't know which one at that point. We couldn't keep living how we were living. You know, me and George were nuts, you know, so.
Right.
And one day I'm on Kennedy Boulevard in front of my friend's business, and he pulls up with the Suzuki. And I'm like, that's fucking the ghost of George. And that's what happened. I just reconnected with a lot of these people years later. You got to remember, I left in 85, and I did not come back till 91. And then I went back and came back in 93. And then after 93, I probably didn't show my face around here till about 96 and 97, and I would just come in for a day. I would do Rascals and sleep on my friend's balcony, or, you know, it was fucking insane what I would have to do. I didn't have the money to go to a hotel or nothing like that.
Right. It is nice. Like I just saw an old friend from LA this week. And it's been 6 years since I saw her. She got married since we left. It was a lot of fun. Like it was cool to just. It's cool when you're away from someone for years, and like you can catch up and see where their life is, and you're still friends. It's, you know.
I went to meet my crazy brother Friday night.
Okay.
And while I was there, I'm looking at this table, and I go, I know this girl. And I go, do I know this girl? I grew up with her down by, she went to McKinley. She had Barone, and I went up to her. I haven't seen her since probably I did the show at the Village. How long ago was that? 10 fucking years ago. That's 10 years ago. 2014, 2015. That's 10 fucking years ago. That's the last time I saw her. She showed up with a big black dude. She's a little white chick with red hair, beautiful. She showed up with one of her cars. I'm like, what the fuck, Joanne? That's the biggest black man I've ever seen. She's like, he's my boss. He's married, don't ask. And then, yeah, I just bumped into her. And it was like, I didn't see her for 10 years, but all of a sudden, after 2 minutes, we were back to where we were right back, talking about this, that. So I take pride, man, in talking to my friends. I always thought that was a big cap in your life. If you can make your life, you know, you see people, you grow up with people, like you don't grow up with people, you meet people in California. And I would tell them, oh, I'm going to see my brothers at Comic-Con. And you know, they didn't grow up like that.
No.
But after what you guys have seen in the 2 last podcasts, I didn't grow up like a lot of fucking people. You know,
I still can't believe Lucio was cool with you after you were supposed to be spotting him, and he dropped the thing, and you were just somewhere else smoking weed. I don't know what you were doing in the corner.
My mother was home. We were 12. We were 11. We were kids. And we used to fucking all want to get in shape to play basketball or football or baseball. There was always something you were getting in shape for. And I don't remember who the karate guy with the white shirt was, but I have an idea. His name was Glenn. He was fucking...
I don't have an idea. I don't know who he was, but his name was
crazy, this kid. This kid lived in a 1-bedroom house with his mother, and the living room was just karate trophies. They didn't sit on the couches. You know where they lived? On that building when the Kennedy Boulevard twists, when you're coming out of the White Castle and you're going down Kennedy Boulevard, that brown building. This is 1975. That building was brand new then. Well, it wasn't brand new then, but it looked a lot better than what it did. And that's who he's talking about. The kid with the Kung Fu kid with the white t-shirt. He was out of his mind. But fucking, yeah, that's who we hung out with. And now on the 21st, I'm going to dinner with the other side of that crew that we all grew up with.
Karate or North Bergen?
North Bergen, like McKinley School. So it's me, Dave Ruiz, Louis Hernandez.
Louis?
Yeah, Chucky, fucking Whitey, who went to Kennedy.
You've been talking about Louis since I met you.
Ralph Fuso, who went to Franklin.
I remember Ralph.
So it's a bunch of us that played basketball together in the 6th and 7th grade. Who fucking does that? And we do that 4 times a year.
That's awesome.
4 times a year. No drugs, no. I'm the only junkie there. I'm the only one that they drink. I fucking smoke dope. And we pick fucking tremendous restaurants. We just pick great places. You know, they want to go all the time. They're like, we got to go to the stage in New Brunswick. We got to go to the stage in New Brunswick because they got the best hamburger, supposedly. They do. I like their burger. I like a lot of their food. I like their spaghetti. You know, they just want to go to great places, these guys. So they want to go to the city, to this place. I'll tell them not to go to Cote.
It's fucking, listen, don't, first of all, it's called Cote. I can't tell him anything nice that I do. I know you're just teasing me, but it was fucking, I wish I didn't get pissed off. Someone told me he has a trick when, like, just to piss people off. And like, one of my comic friends, his name is Kevin Sanchez, very funny New York comic. But he was saying if like someone's like arguing something's right, he'll just tell them that he doesn't care. And it like I wish I could tell you I didn't care when you're like, I wouldn't go to Cote. That's where you get pink eye. I wish I could be like, no, it's not. Who cares? But if I don't know what it is, it's like you twist me up like a toy, and I get fucking drives me nuts.
Did you eat another one?
Yeah, you made me. Well, you watched me. No, I'm not eating another edible.
You're light.
First of all, I've ate 4 edibles now.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I ate 2 of these, which are awesome. I've had a couple of different kinds of Vias recently.
The blue ones I had.
The blue ones are good. I had the red ones, the orange ones. I've had all the colors. And then we had another kind, which is on tape. I took 4. Don't look at me like that. What do you don't listen. I was the only one who took mushrooms with you yesterday.
Huh?
I was the only one who took mushrooms with you. Yes,
and the owner of the restaurant
yeah,
was
he
eating
did.
them like it was
but
the
no
4th
one else
of
at the
July.
table did.
Yeah,
what? He was. You know, he was having a good time. But no one else at the table
because
did.
they were all pussyfied. They're not like
So
you and
what?
me, you know
Why
what I'm
I
saying?
get no credit? How many
you're not-
edibles can I take?
How many pounds of potatoes will you eat before you die?
What the fuck does that even mean?
How many chocolate bars will you eat before you die? How many fucking steaks will you eat
I'm
before
not
you
dying
die?
tonight.
Listen, it's all in moderation. You gotta eat some steaks, you gotta eat some mushrooms.
How is
it's a balance, you know what I'm saying?
300 milligrams moderation? I've had moderation.
Listen, bro, we're going into the holiday season. Okay? As of Tuesday, it's like what's that song they sing?
The
That we
12
wish
days
you-
of Christmas.
Yeah. We're 2 days away from that. That means we're on different modes now. Now you could smoke that joint. Now you could have that extra drink. It doesn't matter. Nobody's judging you. Everybody's happy that it's the holidays. We made it another year. You know, whether you're broke, you're fucking rich, you don't have money, you're getting by, it's fucking Christmas. And you know what? The best Christmases I've had is when I'm broke. Those are the ones that you dig deep. Somebody shows up with Boston Market turkey. You bump into somebody, they got a Xanax in the bottom of their trunk. Somebody else has a joint, their grandmother left over there, and you're like, Thug, at 7 o'clock I had nothing. Now I got fucking this, that, and that. It's not what I wanted, but it's what God gave me. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like do you have like a drug advent calendar that you do? Like, what do you mean? Like, it's just a different what do you mean? Because it's a Christmas season, we take more edibles every day?
It's over.
What is that?
You put the work in all year.
Yeah, but we don't get a month off.
You put the work in. You dealt with drama. You moved. You had a hell of a year. That's it. It's fucking Miller time, bitch. Okay? And it starts.
So the last 3 weeks of the month I'm just done?
Listen, I got something coming in that's big. Remember in Scarface, we have a big mule coming in. Big. We got a mule coming in. And that mule's going to take us straight to the fucking 31st till this choo-choo breaks down. And then you ain't going to see me. I'm going to do one of those NAD shots, like 100 milligrams, and get my cellular fucking motive going back.
I have no idea what the fuck you're doing. What's an NAD shot?
I'm going to sit in that red light therapy and get my cells.
Oh, yeah, you cheated all the time.
And then I'm back like herpes.
Yeah, but you cheated.
What cheat?
Every time in LA, you'd be like, listen, I'm not high at all. And then you do, if I froze and did the therapy and sweat, and I was just sitting there with nothing.
No, you wouldn't sweat it. You were just throwing edible juice on top of edible juice, on top of carnita fries. You know, it wasn't good.
Yeah, but I didn't
you got to sweat that shit out. You got to go in that. Like when I go in the red light sauna, that's it. That means I clean my slate. It's like going to confession. Everything that's bad is out of you, especially if you worked out that day. You got the salt out of you. You got the fatty issues. You go home, you wash that sweat off your fucking body so it doesn't go back in your body. And now
When
that's
it goes back in your body if you don't.
If you leave that disgusting sweat on your body with the toxins that came out, eventually the toxins are going to go back in. So you want to go home and wash your pussy, fix your hair nice, scrub a dub, your pores are open. Now it's when you do the loofah. You loofah your asshole. I kill that hemorrhoid. I hit it with a hammer. That's it. My hemorrhoid is down to this now. It was like this from the antibiotics.
Right.
And it was like a trap door. It was like, fucking, I swear to God. I had a shit and then take the thing and pull it to the side. You would hear it go.
No, you didn't. You
Yes,
didn't
I
pull
did.
your...
Yes, I did.
But then, and you refuse to get Preparation H.
Because how embarrassing is that to go into CVS and go, where's the Preparation H? And then, if not, now you got to figure out how to get that tube up your ass.
First of all,
which
I've
is
only had-
embarrassing.
It's not that. First of all, how big is the CVS? You can just walk around. Second of all, I only had one hemorrhoid in my entire life, which is surprising. But
you got like 3 styes.
yeah, I got more than 3.
What's the difference? A sty,
Well, I don't have to
a
stick
hemorrhoid?
something up my ass for a
What's the
sty.
difference between a sty and a hemorrhoid?
Because you have to stick something up your ass, and I don't have to pull something
look
over
at
my
your eye.
asshole.
It's a sty. It's a hemorrhoid.
Yeah, it's gone in 4
That's
days.
a little hemorrhoid on your
And
eye.
it's gone in 4 days.
And why? Because you touched that table at Cote.
I didn't touch the
that
goddamn
little
table.
Asian
Listen,
leftovers
you-
from Wuhan, and you put it in your eye. That's why.
Oh, but then stick something
No
up your asshole.
racism here. I'm just stating the facts. What?
That's not racist if it's facts. Fucking, it's actually my favorite bottle that I've seen ever. Like the one time I had a hemorrhoid, that little tip of the Preparation H thing, it goes. You don't even feel it.
That's what they always tell you. That's what they told Diddy. That's what they told fucking
And
whatever
wait.
Jamie Foxx. That's what they tell them all. You're never gonna feel nothing. Nobody will
I don't
know.
want to stick it up your ass.
My phone's in my room. Yeah, nobody's gonna know nothing. Next thing you know, you're in the hospital. You got stitches in your ass. You know, you're fucking looking around your room. You go, what the fuck happened to me?
And wait, you
Because
haven't
don't
had-
even tell me that. Why would I drug you unless I'm gonna do something to you? Jamie Foxx got fucked up, dog. They must have fucked that motherfucker up. He was like fucking Jesus. Don't you go down there messing with them Jews without no money. That's what You know, think about it. He went to a Diddy party. He was out of commission for like 3 fucking weeks. He was twitching for like 2 weeks. That's deep. That's a roofie and a half. That's one of those German, Russian roofies. That's one of those Holocaust roofies.
So he was saying this happened recently? Because I remember when he went to the hospital.
Yeah, he went to the hospital and it came out. Now, supposedly there's stories that he called you. I don't know. I don't know. I just hear little things. I don't read because whatever the fuck they put on there is bullshit.
Right.
Whatever they put, the bullshit. You know, Twitter has become
X.
what?
It's called X now.
X. Mama. I call it X. Like you go on Twitter, it's Alex Jones saying that we're gonna get killed on January 20th. They're gonna spray 2 more viruses on us. It's become, instead of fun Twitter, there's that one chick still sucking dick on Twitter. God bless her.
No, I think there's more than one.
There's one girl that is skinny. She got the ass of a bone like that. She looks like a tripod. But she sucks dicks this fucking big, black ones. BBC, that's her fucking code name. What's BBC? Like she
Big
sucks,
black cock.
Yeah, or she sucks dick in England for that radio station.
And wait, you know this is just because you follow her, right? There's more.
No, she just appeared on my, like, I follow somebody who sucks dick. I got an 11-year-old.
I don't get anyone sucking big black cocks on my
This
Twitter.
chick, dog, this chick, there's 2 of them. I have a chubbier one that fucks Marines and shit. She just goes, all these young Marines, and she's like 40. And she fucks all of them. She puts pictures. She got abs. But it's all fake. The ass is fake. The abs are fake. The other one, I forget what her fucking name is. Dog, every other day, she's putting pictures up of, they meet other girls, and they just go to a hotel room. She fucking fucks her fans from PayPal. They send like an email. They have to send like a medical exam. And she'll fuck you. She'll meet you in a hotel room.
Wait,
and
they
fuck
pay
you.
on PayPal, or what do you mean PayPal?
The other one, where people go when they
Oh,
show
like
their pussy.
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
Okay.
PayPal. Did I say PayPal?
Yeah, I was like, how much does it cost to fuck somebody?
All right, hold on. We got to go to a message from our sponsor. We'll be right back. The conversation is heating up. Lee needs to take another edible. We'll be right back. Hey, Uncle Joey here. I know, it's the holiday season. This is a stressful time of the year. But chill out with Via has premium THC and THC-free gummies that'll get you through the holidays and into the new year. Whether you want to get more rest, boost your mood, or just get high and eat like a motherfucker, Via has what you need. Listen, I just took 2 of these green boys and I've been ready to rock all night, okay? The blue ones are good too. They'll put you on a different planet. Via is organic, vegan, the only lifestyle hemp brand out there. They even have THCA flower, soothing tropicals, and calming drops that are all crafted with highest quality hemp and sourced, trusted, independent-owned American farms. Do me a favor, this holiday season, give yourself with peace of mind. Via. If you're 21, check out the link to Via, and in our description, press in the code JOEY, Joey, to receive 15% off. Who takes care of you like Uncle Joey and Lily? Nobody. They'll ask you where you heard about them. You tell them. You tell them. Uncle Joey and Lee sent you there. This holiday season, enhance your everyday with Via, okay? Anyway, we were talking about, I have no idea. Fucking one of the producers just found a piece of gum on the bottom of Gumshoe over here. He's like a detective from the 60s. They all have like a nail in their shoe and a piece of gum. That's why they call him Gumshoe.
Is that why?
No, I don't know.
I always step in. Do you ever walk around and think you stepped in shit? Like,
not really.
No?
I look at the floor to make sure I don't step in shit, okay?
How often are you looking at the ground?
The whole time. First of all, I'm old. I'm always looking at the ground because I might fall. I could fall any fucking minute. My balance is tip-top magoo, but I got to work on it.
Really? What do you do to work on your balance?
You do strength exercises so you don't fall. You know, my bones get weaker now. I've been listening to this lady lately, that sexy lady who talks about your health all the time, Patrick, whatever. I fucking love her. And the other day she said by the time you're 75, you have like 3% of your muscle. But if you start lifting in your 40s and 50s, you'll build a reserve. So when you're 75, muscle is the whole fucking thing. Protein is the whole thing. You ever see when you're 80 and you're soggy, you're not going to live that long. You know what I'm saying? You got to be tip-top magoo.
What does soggy mean to you?
You know, when you're soggy.
Like just they look soggy?
Like the way I look. I'm soggy.
You don't look soggy.
But the more harder you work, you have that muscle. It goes off. Sarcopenia is when your bones start to lose. You know, so it's easier to break bones and shit. So that's what you try to stay around. When I box, I always work on my balance, my footwork, you know. I go to boxing class because there's numbers. I know, listen, with the amount of drugs I took and, you know, trauma and hits to the head and nose, and there's going to be dementia. You have to expect it in our time right now.
You don't have to.
No, everybody else gets it. It's in fucking milk. It's in carrots. I don't know what the fuck it's in.
I don't think
But every time you
dementia's
talk
in
to your
milk.
grandfather, he don't remember you. And this is more, when I was a kid, everybody remembered everybody. Everybody remembered everybody. They could be 100. Oh, you little fucking Nicky from the bottom of the corner. You used to throw snowballs at the birds. You know, that.
Oh, my God.
Now you go see these people and they're like, who are you? Who am I? Who am I? I put the bathrooms in this joint. You know what I'm saying?
Who am I? Oh, my God. I was just going to ask you something.
What are you going to ask me now?
I don't know. Fuck. No, we were talking about something. You don't remember what we were talking about?
Not really.
God damn it. Oh, Rhonda Patrick.
Rhonda Patrick.
Because you've worked really hard the last couple of years. You were talking about sleep. And that's like probably the worst thing I have right now.
Me too.
I'm
It's
just
killing
not
me
sleeping
too. No.
at all.
You're up at 8 in the morning. You're doing, listen, sorry to tell you. I'm very sorry to tell you. When you do comedy, you don't sleep.
Seems like it.
The hours just don't add up. Because in your mind, you're like, oh, I got to be at work at 8. You know? 8 comes quick when you go to bed at 12.
12?
And if you go to bed at 12 3 nights, already you're carrying that tiredness for Thursday. And when you're a comic, you can't have that.
It's like 2.
But our thing makes you want to get on stage. You got to get on stage. You got to get better. You got to try this joke. So now, how many times do you go out and go, I'll be home by 10?
Never.
And you're walking in at 2 in the morning. you never come home at the time you're going to think. And that's why comedy has no, that's why once you decide to quit your job to become a professional, then you sleep, you don't have to get up till 9 or 10 then. But again, you don't want to ever get up and miss a call at 9 from somebody.
No.
So that was my world. Like, even if you snorted coke till 6, you want to snort coke till 6, go ahead. In fact, I'll give you an extra package. Snort it till 7. But you better be up at fucking 9. And that's something that you can't put an alarm for. You have to do it. You have to go, listen, I snorted till 7:30, I ate ass. I got to get up at 9 with those fucking sheets come out. Because if somebody gets up before me and they see those sheets and they submit, they might get that role.
Yep.
This goes back to basketball, George. George is practicing basketball. I'm sitting here at a wedding with my mother. Fuck you. George is getting better. I'm not.
You have to think like that sometimes.
And that's the truth. That's it. When you're doing that when you're a comedian, an artist, you're starting a business. I let these people that start a business and then they want to go to Europe. Who'll go to Europe? Good. I can't wait till your employees rob the shit out of you.
Right.
Can't wait. Can't fucking wait. Can't wait. There's no vacation. The kids want to go to Disneyland. Fuck the kids. This summer they work. They work at the fucking plant. And that's the problem. People forget that you got to watch. You got to stay on top of your game. You got to stay on top of your shit. And I don't know about you motherfuckers, but I'm to an age right now that I was talking to somebody Friday, and they said to me, Joey, you fucking stiffed me last week. And I go, what do I mean? They go, you remember we were talking on the phone, and you said you called me back that night. And I go, my brother, do you think I really I go, first of all, shame on you for sitting at home and waiting for me to call you. If I tell you I'm going to call you Thursday by 7, and fucking, I come home and now my daughter's got braces and her teeth hurt, that's it. That's it. I don't remember Thursday at 8. And I go, you really think I would blow you up? Because I didn't know my feelings. I go, dog, and what about your end? You can't pick up the phone and go, Joey, weren't we meeting? Oh, I didn't want to bother you. Bother me. If I fucking told you I'm going to do something, guys, I don't have it anymore. I don't have time. Nick and I were talking yesterday about all this shit in the news. You have to decide when you're my age on what you want to retain. Do I need to retain anything that they talk about CNN? Why are they still talking about Kamala Harris? Why are they still talking about all this shit 3 weeks later? Do I want to retain this? Is that what you want to do, retain this? There's more important things. Like I was telling my brother George, listen, everybody wants to fucking help charities and shit, right? Mm-hmm. Right? Everybody's always, I donated to the blind. I donate. But meanwhile, you got a grandmother that's barely making the money. Why don't you mind your business and stop being a good guy for people and be good to your fucking grandmother? We got a community around us. And that's what it's always, and that's part of our problem. We're nice people. We think about other people and shit. But at the same time, what's that thing? When Lee, there's something on my computer where you don't have enough memory, Joey. Well, guess what? That's what's going on now.
You're just out of...
You don't have enough memory to retain, and that's not just going on to me, guys. That's happening to you guys. You just don't know it. I mean, you're old enough, and I'm old enough, my brother George. We didn't have this much information. We had ABC, NBC, CBS. Fox was a pimple on an ass. They didn't talk about nothing. The first show they had was The Simpsons and Leguizamo, House of Buggin'. Nobody remembers Fox. Then they got America's Most Wanted and Married with Children. But, we had 3 ways to get news. And if you wanted to know what happened in North Bergen or New York City, you had to watch Eyewitness News or 12 or 9, 12 and whatever. Now, we have 30,000 fucking news avenues. You go on the computer, you got Yahoo, this, that, Forbes, bop, beep, bop, boop. Not to mention, when I was a kid, I watched Happy Days. I watched the Waltons. That's 2 days a week. Every fucking night, you got to fucking find a different streaming service. Remember your fucking code. How much shit can you put on your mind before your mind finally goes, it's the law of diminishing returns? You know, that's why you have to do shit now. You have to read about stuff you could do. Like they say, turn off the computer at night. They say, turn off. Bro, when I get up in the morning, I do not look at that cell phone. It's not, nothing is good news on that cell phone. Nothing in the morning. You have your coffee, you look out your window, look at that bird. I don't care if you look at the Russian guy pushing the garbage into his backyard. It's a lot better than reading what's on Yahoo first thing in the morning.
Do you ever feel like you're addicted to your phone?
No, not like that.
And because you had addiction problems, like you never feel, because I do 1,000%. I spend way too much time on my phone. And it's not even like I feel the urge, but it's just if there's ever a second of like just silence, you just reach for the phone.
Listen, in today's society, everybody's addicted to the phone. Everybody complains about people being addicted to the phone. I have a family, and I hang out with other kids with families. And this is what you see when you go to a restaurant. You see the kids rip out the phones, but then the parents rip out the phones. Mm-hmm. So we got no leg to stand on.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
The phone was a very great invention, but the more you have a phone, you're like, this wasn't a good idea.
It was good at flip phones.
This was not a good idea. Because now you have, like when I call you on your cell phone, I don't know about you, I expect to get you on your cell phone. If I call your house, you're in the shower washing your pussy, you're somewhere, you're out at the bodega, whatever the fuck you're doing. But if I call you, when we call your cell phone now, we expect for you to pick up that fucking cell phone. It's in your pocket. Every time I see you, you're on there. Right? Every time you see anybody. But then when you call them, they're not around. Dog, it's the worst thing in the world. Because I feel like I got to pick it up because it's on me. It's
Right.
fucking on me, guys.
You know it is.
It's on you. So this could be anybody. This could be your daughter. This could be... But there's so many other things on the phone that the way Instagram, it's taken away, like, you know, Nick and I were talking about specials yesterday. Who watches a whole hour?
Very rare.
You know, we listen to long podcasts because we have to drive a truck or deliver UPS or whatever.
But it could take someone, this is going to be like, what, 90 minutes? This could take someone, in theory, a few days to listen to, you
Yeah.
know, when they're driving back and forth or doing
Yeah.
something. Some people listen to 7 a day, but it's,
I don't
the
have time to
phone's
listen to
great.
7 a day. I pick and choose. You know, if I see a good guest, I want to see you something.
No, but you don't have the lifestyle to listen to 7 a day. There's
No.
definitely people who do.
And I wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't?
No, because it's like Sunday football. I would love to be able to sit there from 12:30 and sit there till 10 o'clock at night. Oh, I ate too many wings. This is what you do every fucking week. I could watch the first quarter of the 1 o'clock game, the first half.
Okay.
Then I'd like to go for a ride.
You always say this. What do you do on this ride?
I call you. I call anybody who missed a call. Mm-hmm. I call somebody I have to check in with. I call my agent. I call my other agent. You don't know. It's Sunday. You're getting ready for the fucking Monday, Jack.
So, and
The fuck?
why
Sunday.
don't you do this at home?
Sunday's the Lord's Day. But that's till about 1 o'clock.
Right.
Then you watch a little football, then you take your little nap, you smoke some pot, you give the wife a stabbing, you take a shower, and you get up. It's whatever, Disney or whatever they used to have when we were kids, the show with the animals. Now, I watch a little 60 Minutes, and in between that little break, between the 8:20 game and whatever, I'll go in the notebook and get your week going. Come on. It's Sunday, motherfucker. You got a clear head. Let's go. What are we doing? I called Terry in. What are we doing this week? Because I don't have my schedule. Like, I had a complete schedule last night, and she dropped games on me this week and practices, and, you know.
But why do you... I think the drive is interesting, because I like driving, but like, why not just make those calls at home?
Because I have a wife and a kid, and I love my wife to death. But I told you this a couple weeks ago. I could be sitting there all morning playing fucking Wheel of Fortune. DraftKings will have like some casino thing, and I'll go on it. I'm losing. I lose like $40 in dollar bills, you know?
Right.
I usually take 50 and play $50, and then if I win, I get the points. I'm a fucking, you know. I'm down to my $48 and I just hit a jackpot. That's when my wife shows up. As I'm hitting the 3 wheels. You know how many times she does this? Every fucking day. I could sit downstairs just writing for 25 minutes, not hear a fucking peep. And all of a sudden I go, it's 10 o'clock. I got to call Nick. I got to call this guy. I got to call this guy. I got to call my agent. And that first fucking call, there she is. Now she has to put a load of laundry in. She couldn't have done it all morning. Then it's upstairs. Then she forgot to bring the stock down. So that's another trip down. Then, what are you doing? Then you get that, what are you doing? And then they go up again. And then it's another load down and up and down. So that's why in the mornings, I do everything I do. She leaves for work. I eat breakfast. I wash my pussy. I'm out of the house by 9:15. I walk into that gym and I ride the bike for 30 minutes. I do like a HIIT workout. I got it all the way up to 12 now. I stretch. Depending on what my day calls for, I either stay there or I go to the boxing gym. But in between that, I park in the corner of my parking lot. I get a bottle of water, a pack of nicotine gum, and a half a number. And I call all you motherfuckers. And that's how you do it. So nobody could bother me. Nobody has to ask me a question. You've been here for an hour. You've been sitting in that chair for a fucking hour. An hour you've been sitting in that chair. And all of a sudden, I got to make a call. And now you want to talk about fucking Tuesday of next week or whatever. And it never fails. I love my wife. I'm very fortunate that she goes up and down, up and down. I could be unfortunate I don't have a wife that goes up and down, up and down. But at the same fucking time, it never ends. Mercy is a half a pain in the ass, maybe a quarter. She's not bad at all.
Okay.
Mercy's like a father. This is what I got to tell you, and now if you, I don't want to sit here. I'm going back up to my room. My wife, again, last night. Terry, did you see that? Oh, I didn't see it. I'm going to bed. Okay. As soon as she says going to bed, bed doesn't come out of her mouth. I already pop up from my chair and walk towards my office. That means good night. I sit at my desk. I turn the computer on. 4 or 5 minutes pass. She's still. She just told me she's going to bed. Then I see her walking, and all of a sudden, as she's about to go up the stairs, something happens on the TV, and she looks at it for another 2 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there ready to fucking write a novel, ready to write jokes, ready to get the party started. And then she'll come in and tell me something. Like, did I tell you about the whatever's kid? They insulted me the other day. And I thought you were going to fucking bed. Again, I could be sitting on the chair at 4:30, like this, with my feet up. No fucking socks, no sneakers on. I got the blankie, I got the cat. I'm not a TV doer, but it's 4:30, I got nothing else to do. I already did everything I had to do. I'll be sitting there. And all of a sudden, there they do. There's my wife. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Starbucks and then I'm gonna stop at Lavotti's. Okay. Love you. See you in a while. You hear the garage door open. You hear the garage door close. I pull my phone out. Let me call Nick. First minute, the garage door is opening up. Oh, I forgot my cell phone. Dog, you have no idea. Like, I would never lift my hand to my wife, but when she comes back, but she forgets her cell phone or something like that, my blood pressure, and I told her, from now on when you forget something, don't come back. Because now my mind is onto a different headset. It's like when I go, yo, Lee, I'll meet you at Rudy's at 7:30.
Right.
Okay. What was I going to say? I forget now.
What would like change your mindset or like?
Oh, okay. I text you. Are you hungry?
Right.
And you text me, yeah. And I go, 7:30 Rudy's. And you say, yeah. That's the end of the conversation.
Right.
Don't text me again.
Never.
That's it. Don't hit me in 10 seconds, because once I put that phone in my pocket and that phone hits again, and I pray this ain't leak, because then I got to say something to him. It's usually somebody else.
Thank God.
If it's that person again, like I have a buddy I call, and you can't text him, because it's yes, no, bye. All of a sudden you get 4 fucking more texts. One every 4 minutes to really aggravate me. Like that, and then it takes a breather. That, then it takes a breather. That. I'm fucking ready.
I thought you used to be upset with just voicemails. Like you're at a new level of like.
Oh, I'm telling you,
nothing.
it's over. I don't have the patience for the nonsense no more. You know, I go to a restaurant. It's my favorite fucking restaurant.
Right.
I go in there for a year. Nobody talks to me. Obviously, I become friends with some of the patrons and the owners, and I really like them. When the place has, like, every time the place is packed, and I'm talking to the owner or something, 5 kids, like the place will be 3 deep at the bar. The DJ will be back there. They listen to that Jersey music, that fucking and all these Jersey housewives. I'm international. No, you're not. It's some fucking chick who's telling you she's a gypsy. It's all bullshit. And they're dancing back there. And it's always like 5 kids. Hi, Mr. Diaz, can we take a picture? Listen, do me a favor. And they just don't understand that. They don't understand that it's not that I'm being a dick. This is the problem. You have 200 other idiots in there. You 5 idiots are going to come over. I'm going to take a picture with each of you. You're going to give me the same ear beating. We love you, I'm Rogan. Okay. And then you're going to walk away. And you're happy. You got your little fucking picture. Now, guess what?
What?
This fucking person I was telling my life story to, now our night is ruined. Because everybody who saw me taking the pictures with you is going to come up to me. So when you're on your way home, I'm getting tortured to the point where, in the back of my mind, I go, why do I even go out?
Really, it's at that much?
There's certain nights where you go there, and it's older people. They don't bother you. But there's certain nights you go in. I went there 3 weeks ago with Mercy after Wicked. I'm tripping on fucking mushrooms. Yeah, I'm out of water. I got to pee. I go, let me go in there. I go in, and 2 kids right away. Midnight. Hi, are you Joe Diaz? No, I'm Aaron Rodgers. Come on, you look like Mr. Diaz. I mean, dog, I know. I shook both their hands and said, not right now, I'm with my daughter. Plus, I'm tripping on mushrooms. Anybody else would say, thank you. What made you move to New Jersey? Are you still doing comedy? When are you going to be on Rogan? What did I just fucking tell you? Take a hike. Look at my eyeballs. They're spinning like the inside of a fucking Wheel of Fortune. From the mushrooms and from seeing a black chick that's green and wicked, I'm still fucking annoyed. And fucking, you want to come up to me and ask me these dumb questions at midnight. Meanwhile, they're coked up. That's the problem. They're and you could tell they're not ready for coke. These are 2 little fags. They're still on the vapor pen level.
Right.
Oh my God, this vapor. Ha ha ha. Don't drink wine with it. Don't eat cereal with it. Lee sees it all the time. When people give me edibles, be careful. And Lee's like, it's fucking jamoke. And then there's a guy that came to me. I started an edible company. These are really strong. The idiot I was telling the way here. He gives me a sheet. It's 100 milligrams, but it's the 100 milligrams. Everybody who says it's the 100 milligrams strongest they've ever had in their life. Okay, right in front of him. I took the thing out and I go, this, and I just ate it. He got fucking pale. The dude's like, I don't want to be responsible. I go, no. He goes, you should take these when you're home. You shouldn't take these when you need to drive. I called him 2 hours later. I go, listen, don't you ever call me again with that Fanoic fucking edible. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know, what the fuck is wrong with you?
People
and he
still
was
try to text you?
petrified. Lee's been there. Be careful. Be careful with that cookie. Okay, thank you for telling me this. Meanwhile, you've been smoking dope for 3 fucking years, Jamoki.
Right. And people, like, I'm surprised people still say that to you. For me, like, they just see me fucked up, and I get it. I am fucked up. But I'm also on, like, tonight, like, 300 milligrams. If you give me a 10 milligram edible, I'm not going to feel it.
No.
So it's like...
It's like 3 grams of mushrooms. That's an aperitif for me. Like that will like tonight I looked to see how much mushrooms I had. I had perfect 3 grams. I'm like, leave this at home. Why even? This is a waste of. This will just be a little jiggle. This will bury you. This will bury the regular human being.
3 grams?
I gave you 2.5 at that fucking
at
that open mic, and you were like, "It's getting hot in here." I kept throwing ice cubes at him and shit.
It was hot in there. You were throwing ice. That was a fun night. But yeah.
Oh, those mushrooms hit us like a fucking right punch to the head. We were fucked up. Fucked up. I walked in there, Joey, not tonight, guys. Save your life story tonight. 2 guys, can you get me on Rogan? And some guy came up to me at the restaurant the other night. He's like, I don't mean to bother you, but that's the best line I heard all year. And I go, what? He goes, I was there the night in Freehold at the open mic, the big room when you went up. And you're like, listen, I know. He goes, you went up there and said, first off, put your fucking phones away. I don't want to see your fucking phone. This is comedy. And you could see a lot of people's faces drop. Put your phones in your pocket. This ain't no secret agent movie. And number 2, I know your kid's very talented. He probably plays the bass at the school band, and But guess what? I can't get him on Rogan. So don't fucking ask. Because I had a bunch of those the last couple of months. I never told you.
No.
Oh, yeah, my kid's talented. He got a 4.0 on his... Listen, I can't do nothing for you. I swear to God, I get those, and those are the best. I love you idiots. My husband just fell downstairs. Some lady wrote me like a 2-page Facebook. Her husband fell down the stairs. They put a metal cap on him. He's getting fucking radio. I don't even know. I stopped after a minute because, and then I just look at the bottom. If you could tell Mr. Rogan to call us, we'd love to explain what NASA did to my kid's eye. Listen, it's. If I call Joe and refer Lee, he won't put Lee on. But if he calls me and says, what do you think of Lee? And I go, Lee's great. He'll put Lee on. These people think that you could just call these people and go, yeah, I had my friend's fucking wife never talk to me again. Because she wanted me to put her friend on. This book explains all the mysteries of life. But she lives in fucking Burbank. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, one of the hardest, I laughed because we took some mushrooms yesterday and we were out to eat and this person came up to you, and I don't know with this specific one, but I've heard it happen to you a few times. Someone's like, hey, I was just with so-and-so and they really want you on their podcast and they think it'll be great. We should set. And you're nicer than I would expect you to be, but like the idea of like, I'm just so jealous of people who would have the balls to be like, hey, I get 100 views. I think Joey should be on this. Like that's crazy. Like people don't know. People think you're gonna go on that podcast to save it. They have no idea that's probably worse for your podcast. Because if you get that spike, what goes up comes down like a motherfucker quickly. So you always want to work your, and I tell people right out, when they call me, I'm like, listen, here's the situation. First of all, you're an hour away. That's 2 hours out of my day. That's 2, plus the hour that we talk shit before we do it. And I know your neighbor's gonna come over by mistake. Oh my God, it's Joey Diaz. I know, I already know. Before we even do this, I already know you're gonna have a drop in, and I'm gonna have to talk to that fucking idiot for 10 minutes. This is just, you already know. And you look at it and you go, what is my benefit to 3.5 hours? Now, you're there for other comics, you're there for other podcasters, but I'm not 28 no more. I got to take a nap at 3 o'clock. I go down in the afternoon for 45 minutes, 50 minutes, those days of, now the indica, I start smoking at 6:30. My daughter leaves at 7:10.
I'm already high by 7:20 in the morning. What did you do today? Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. So it's yeah, but I don't know. I can't believe people would ask you to get.
Listen, that's part of the business. We used to ask people. Uncle Joey here yet again. If you can't hop on a plane to see your loved ones this holiday, the next big thing is to give them his Aura frames. Aura frames are the digital picture frames that are super easy to use. Just upload a picture of your family or whatever you got, videos directly from your phone to your frame. You can even order your frame online and preload it with photos and videos using the Aura app. So it'll be ready to go right away. Named number one, not number two. One, digital photo frame by Wirecutter, and you can't go wrong with them. Listen, I love my frame. I gave it to my wife. She put a bunch of pictures in there, red people, I don't know, hillbillies, whatever she does. Now, with the unlimited number of uploads and the Aura frames will be the gift that keeps giving. You know why? Because you can look at your family and your loved ones day after day after day. So do yourself a favor. Save on the perfect gift by visiting Aura Frames right now. Right now, I want you to go to auraframes.com. Save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames. Beautiful. By using promo code Joey, Joey, at checkout. That's auraframes.com, promo code Joey. This deal is inclusive to listeners, so get yours now in time for the holidays. Your family's going to love these frames. They're tremendous. My wife's been jumping up and down since she got them, and so will yours. Thank you for supporting the Church New Testament, and don't forget, get your auraframes.com, promo code Joey, okay? We were talking about something. I had to get up and pee in the bathroom. I told Lee, remember what we're talking about. Let me just go pee real quick. I'm in the bathroom, not 10. I didn't even close the door, and I heard a lot of yakking out here. A lot more than, yakking and giggling and things moving and feet moving. They just can't leave shit where the fuck they are. I come out here, it was a long pee, but I come out here and all four of them like, we don't know what you were talking. Yeah, he remembered, but these fucking, Now we learned our lesson. That's excessive information.
Yeah.
We don't need it. I don't care. Listen, leave the fucking stool how it is. Burn the fucking thing. If there's gum on his shoe, leave it there. He should have cleaned it off before. It don't matter. We dig, everybody?
I dig.
Now you understand where I'm coming from, you fucking animals? We only have so much space, like your fucking computer. It's over because the bullshit.
So that's why you have the rules that you have. You could also just smoke a little bit less.
Smoke a little bit less what?
Weed. I don't know.
I don't smoke a lot of weed.
No?
I just smoke weed to prepare me for, and I'm a positive guy. I wake up every morning going, it's going to be a fucking great day today. I'm going to stab a motherfucker. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to make some money. And there's always a curveball. And how we react to that curveball is how the rest of the fucking day goes. But after a while, you already know. Like I'm high when I go to the gym. I'm very high and I'm very calm. I slip in, I say good morning. That's it. I get on the bike and we always have ESPN on, which helps our cause. So I could pay attention what happened. And I sit there and I wait. Now I'm doing hits on the bike, which is 30 seconds of like 10 and then 30 seconds of 6, and then I'll go back up to 7, and I got to memorize this shit. But then again, there's always that one person that wants to come over and start chit-chatting with me. You don't know how many times I almost die. I run out of oxygen. And I'm like, we got to go. And then they want to stand here, which I got a fucked up left eye, whatever. So once I got to look this way, I can start getting vertigo. It's like when you're in a bar and the TV's there and people want to give you an ear beating. You got about 10 seconds. 10 seconds, because I'm not going to sit like this the whole afternoon. Really, your father was a cop. I don't give a fuck. We're at the bar. There's a bunch of women. There's a bunch of people. Everybody's watching a football game. You want to tell me a fucking life story? Now I got to sit like this the whole fucking day. Think about that shit. Nobody thinks about that shit.
Yeah, it does piss you off.
It's fucking like simple things. So when I go to the gym, and right away, like today I went to the gym. Nice gym. I love the people. But there's two people there, like, they come in and they just say Moana. They're 40 years old. They talked about Moana for a fucking half hour. Doing the thing. Moana 2. We didn't say Moana 1. Are you fucking crazy? Moana? Jews are fighting in Syria. And you're talking about fucking Moana? Are you fucking crazy? It's a chatty gym. They're older. So it's a very, like, people will stop and talk to each other. They stop. They got like 2 seconds. What's up? And I don't insult them. I just keep working out while they're talking to me. I don't have the time. What do you want to talk about? We're in the fucking gym. I don't know how many times. I don't know if this happened to anybody lately. Have you been to a men's room lately? There's always a jerk off in there on the phone, but on the camera phone.
What?
Like talking to another jerk off. Like, yeah, I'm here. I'm here at fucking Burger Brothers, and it's right. Like in the last month, 2 bathrooms I've gone in, there's 2 jerks, and men, not fucking kids, men on a fucking cell phone doing audio. Yeah, I told them that I'll pick them up after the game. Look, get that fucking video off. We just went to. Somebody had a fucking, maybe Jersey City, one of those places. I had to look at somebody and go, you gotta get the camera out of the bathroom.
Was it
He was at the urinal with his dick in one hand, with his other fucking hand. I can't do it. Now you want to ask me why I smoke dope? Anyway, listen, it was a fun podcast. We talked a lot of shit. We're high as fuck. And guess what, motherfuckers? The church is back, whether you like it or not. So we're here every fucking Tuesday morning, ready to rock you. Tell them where you at this weekend, Lee.
This week, I'm with Josh Wolf in New Jersey, Delaware, Pennsylvania, the 11th through the 14th. Check it out, comedianjoshwolf.com, Newark, New Jersey, Red Bank, Newark, and Wilmington, Delaware, Easton, Pennsylvania.
And I'll be at the Stress Factory Wednesday night. It's sold out. Do not go to any other sites and pay any amount of money more than $30. If you do, you're a fucking Momo. And I'd be really upset with you. I want to thank all our sponsors, and I want to thank you guys for giving us another chance on a Tuesday morning. And I want to thank Nikki Pork Chops for bringing some Fioris straight out of Hoboken. They've been there for how long, dog? 80 years? 80 years. Jesus was there. What the fuck have you done lately? I want to thank the head technician, George Kolodinsky, and fucking my brother, Nick McIntosh. Apples. He's Apple. You ever met that guy, Hugh Apples McIntosh? He was a gangster with the Columbos, but he couldn't be made because he was Irish. See, you always learn something good on here.
Where would I meet this guy?
He died. I don't fucking know. What the fuck is wrong with you? I love you, cocksuckers. See you next week.